Hi guys, well in this video we're gonna show you how to install GStreamer before installation options with GPU based CUDA Docker container. Well, how to install GStreamer? Well, GStreamer is an amazing tool for any kind of video streaming. Okay, what's GStreamer? Installing GStreamer? Well, first of all, I want to show you what's a GStreamer. GStreamer is a framework for creating streaming media applications. Imagine that. Well, actually, I worked a lot on GStreamer and with different kind of camera devices. So, what can GStreamer do? GStreamer is open source multimedia framework, can create media applications, streaming, media playback, non-linear editing. So, any kind of Android, iOS, any kind of computer is using GStreamer for accessing the camera. All right. So, well, imagine that I want to GStreamer Android flowchart. Let's see how GStreamer works for Android in terms of software and hardware based. Alright, so there is application bus pipeline. No, so depends on your GStreamer accelerator of the hardware. So we have some pipeline here. So for those that use for those Android that use different kind of like acceleration, there, for instance, demuxer, they can use demuxer as you can see here. But for instance, if I can say that my Android Samsung, for instance, it's used Snapdragon GPU, Snapdragon GPU GStreamer. So let's see what's going on. So it's a Qualcomm base. It's a Qualcomm is a company. So it's a Qualcomm based GStreamer. No, I think it's not going to open good. Why it takes like? All right, let's forget about that. Let's take another picture here just to be sure what's going on here. Kami video architecture. All right, here you can see GCT launch. Okay, so it's nothing but GCT launch. QMM is nothing but QMM source is a Qualcomm source. So GStreamer is nothing but using H264 H265 encoding and simultaneously decoding. So there is also TCP sync and UDP sync. So GStreamer, let's take GStreamer protocols. I can show you. Well, let's see here if there are good photos. No, I don't think here there are good pictures. So we have here RTSP source. There are different kind of protocols that can be used in along with GStreamer. So here let's take RTSP. RTSP source is a it make a connection to RTSP server, read data. So RTSP server is a protocol that's used along with GStreamer for decoding, encoding the video streaming. So RTSP supports transport over TCP UDP. So if you want to use the TCP, it's like a acknowledgement based protocol. So basically it's a TCP protocol is used for passing the values and variables and any kind from one embedded system to another computer. So acknowledgement based. So UDP is basically used on for one line one way communication because other side like client server never tells about what's going to send to client. So client is just accepting the let's say source from UDP. So it's a UDP protocol. So it's very interesting protocols here. If you are very interested in GStreamer, so if you want to make a just streaming with the videos with the base of GStreamer, so you basically you need to study this and it's nice. So TCP, for instance, TCP protocols, you have here TCP client source, TCP server. I used a lot this kind of protocols. So we have here P4 codecs. So well guys, actually this was just brief overview about GStreamer, but I want to show you how to install GStreamer. No, in how to install GStreamer, and well if you ask me for GStreamer for Linux, I can tell you perfect. GStreamer Linux right on Google and installing Linux. Well, for Fedora based on users, you need to run this command in order to install GStreamer, alright? GStreamer prerequisite packages, alright? So run for GStreamer for Ubuntu and Debian users, you need to run apt installed libgstreamer and all these, okay, just all these commands. So be sure about this website, it's an official website, don't go to another kind of website, it's not recommended. So well, but if you want to use like a source, like if you want to create server, really you have to git clone GStreamer. If you want to use a GStreamer server, you have to go to git clone GStreamer server. Then you need to compile any kind of small application to see that it's going to build and run your server and it's going to stream your video, okay? Well, the scope of this video is not to make a streaming video, but just to show you how to install GStreamer, okay? Because in my previous video I show you how to install like OpenCV GPU based inside the Docker container, but be sure to install these inside the Docker container, not on local machine, but Docker container, all right? So you take this copy, okay? Go to your Docker file, let me put here my Docker file. What was it? In terms of provision. So let's come here. So way to put this before installation of OpenCV. So we have to put here run echo install GStreamer. Okay, install GStreamer. Let's put star to be sure that it's going to. Alright, let's put here like echo like tab. Okay, let's tab, let's put space here. No, well, you have to put here like I'm a Linux based Ubuntu user, so I'm going to put this code over here. So apt-get installed lib. So be sure about to put here like this and operator. Okay, so libgst dev. No, you have to put here again. So every package, between every package you need to put and operator, and it's better also put like slash and go down here. No, so then like libgstream plugins banned, and you need to put here and operator. So you need to put here and operator dev plugin base, no, again and operator dash. So here GStreamer plugins good and operator. Alright, so here plugins, be sure if it's going to finish here, so it's again and operator here. Right, so again one slash, you put here and operator like and operator, so it's like perfect, it's going to do well. Here also and operator. Well, here as well, where we have to put here. Oops. Okay. Okay, and operator. Okay. Like I have to put here like this. Amazing. Well, amazing. So it's nothing but this command you have to put there, but don't forget to put run. All right. So it's like, but guys, it's better to use also update before the installation GStreamer, like update. Okay, like to put like this, update update. All right, so nice. Update, it's also good to do after installation of GStreamer. Well, after that, it's going to, after installation OpenCV, it's also good like this. Perfect. Nice. Well, I hope you saw this video and carefully watch, and now you have to what just to build your Docker. I didn't show that how to do it, but you need to do like sudo docker build. Okay, then your Docker image. Well, imagine that your Docker image custom uh, file, so it's an image name custom and tag name. So then you need to provide the path to the Docker file. Well, in my case, it's nothing but here. So it's a, let's go to here. Docker file is here. So I'm providing like this. Let me show you TensorFlow Vision, TensorFlow. So it's nothing. I'm going to build it. All right. So guys, it's pretty simple. Do it. After that, you have to write. You have to do like you have to run your Docker. Okay, let me show you how was that. Okay, so sudo docker run minus shm minus size 6 GB. It's my GPU memory minus GPU's all. So you're already familiar. I'm not going to explain in more detail because for those that already be familiar, it's nice. But for those that doesn't have information, this video is a bit advanced. All right. Thank you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.